Everybody, Odddoll here. Thank you so much for checking out this video. I really appreciate you being here. So yesterday I uploaded a video that had one of the new Fidgie Friends dolls. That was the one that was ramen noodle themed, and today we have the pizza themed one. So this one is called Pizza Princess. These are a really cool concept for dolls. I don't know if you'd fully consider them fashion dolls because their primary purpose does seem to be as fidget toys, which is super cool to me because that's a super helpful thing for kids. But regardless, as a collector, I still felt like these had a lot of appeal to them and a lot of display ability, so I did decide to pick up two of them. So here she is in box. You can see there's a little try me area where you can feel the pepperoni, and then on the side of the box it is showing you the three different fidget features. So we have squishy hair, stretchy cheese, and then those pepperoni slices that you're able to pop. And you can see on the back here, we've got Pizza Princess reigns supreme over her kingdom and is well loved by her friends. She is a creative storyteller who captivates her audience by stretching the truth as long as her stretchy train. So that's really cute. We have a bit of character lore there, which is always enjoyable. I think from the packaging alone, you can see that this isn't a typical fashion doll. Fashion is definitely not the #1 selling point of this doll. You can see that she also doesn't come with any additional accessories. So what you're getting here is the doll, and then she has the 3 separate fidget features. So we're gonna go ahead and open her up now. So it's a pretty simple process. There's like one piece of tape that you have to cut, and then she slides right out. Then when we have her out, we'll just take a closer up look when we don't have the glare getting in the way. You can see that she has some really beautiful blushing on her face, which is a really nice touch. And she even has some fabric socks on, which is always enjoyable in a doll. She, of course, has some inset eyes. Just trying to get those to come into focus, and there we have it. And you can also see how pretty the blushing is. It even goes above her eyelid, on her cheeks, and across her nose, which is just a lot of fun. And then her dress is, it's pretty nicely detailed. I did want to show you the other 2 dolls in the line. Like I said, we did do the ramen one yesterday. And I think that this line is quite strong compared to the first one. So here's the first line. I did mention in yesterday's video, and I wanted to mention again, obviously this doll line needs to introduce some more diversity, which is all too common when doll lines do their first couple releases. But I really hope that this doll line will do as most other doll lines who have seen this issue, like Rainbow High at first, or the Crybaby BFFs at first. Hopefully they'll follow suit from those lines and address the issue in future lines, which seems to happen as these lines sort of grow to a bigger scale, I imagine, but I'm not 100% sure because, you know, anything that I say is just speculation. I hope that it's somewhat educated speculation, but it is speculation nonetheless. So we're just going to go ahead and get her out so that we can take a look at her better. So here she is. We have her little crown. The crown is one of the features, the fidget features. It's squishy, kind of like a marshmallow, only a little bit. There's like a little bit more resistance to it than a marshmallow. Putting this on, you know, it sits atop of her head a little bit. Like you can see that the headband part is off of it a bit, but you know, when I give her a shake, it seems to stay on there pretty nicely. Her hair fiber, it's really nice, nice and soft, brushable. You can see that it is a little bit thin in the rooting, so as far as styling this doll's hair, there's not going to be a ton of options, but I'm not upset at this because I know that this isn't intended to be primarily a fashion doll. She does have some good articulation, so she's got some in the elbow there. Her wrists don't have articulation, but the hands do remove, so that's useful if you intend to change their outfits. I haven't found any other doll lines that fit these dolls super well, so the options there are pretty limited, but if you did come across doll clothing that could fit these dolls, at least being able to remove the hands makes it easier to redress them. So you can see that the top portion of her outfit does Velcro at the back here, which makes it easy for removing it if you need to. I did want to show you that on her back she does have like these little divots, which look to be for putting wings. So I assume that this is here because of, you know, you saw that one other doll in this line and then a doll in the previous line has wings on the back, so I believe that that's what this is. And I do think that this skirt is removable, but it is held in place by a zip tie, and because I'm worried how well it will stay on without the zip tie, I didn't remove it. But on the ramen doll that we did yesterday, you were able to remove the bottom portion so that you are able to dress them differently if you like. I think that this cheese train is a super cool touch. It's relatively stretchy, which, you know, makes it fun and interesting. I am a fan of the fidget features as a parent because I do know that fidget toys, they're used in my daughter's school to help calm kids down if they're really upset about something or stressed out and overwhelmed. So I really love this concept for them. I know that my daughter uses fidget toys at school to help sort of calm her down when she's having a rough day. So I really appreciate having this sort of sensory play in a doll line. And I also think that it has a lot of appeal as a fashion doll, even though it's definitely an atypical fashion doll. They're really beautiful. I mean, the eyes, I said in the last video, are a little bit like haunting, but I enjoy that in a doll line. You can see that there's a decent amount of details here, a lot of different fabrics going on. The puffy sleeves are a lot of fun to me. And then we just have like a lot of cool layers, which I always appreciate in a doll line. You can see here the little pepperonis that you're able to pop. I like to fidget too, so I think that this is just like a fun concept. It gives you a little bit something extra when you're handling a doll, just, you know, for funsies. So these dolls are an absolute win in my book, and that's gonna wrap things up for today. Thank you so much for checking this out. I really appreciate it. I hope you'll consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. I have a lot of stuff planned out to do, so I would love to see you back in future videos. And that's it for right now. So I hope that wherever you're at in your day, you have a great rest of your day, and hope to see you in the next one. Okay guys, take care. Bye bye.